To pick these locks, the pins are depressed not upwards, but inwards. Many commercially available picks exist, such as the one seen here. To use this pick, we begin by resetting the fingers. This entails loosening all 8 finger tension knobs and pressing downward on the fingers to align them with the pick body as seen. Now align the static tension finger with the lock's plug slot and insert the pick. Apply a light turning force to the pick and begin pushing the fingers in one by one in a round-robin fashion. This is akin to lifter picking, except instead of lifting the pins to the shear line, we are pushing them to the shear line. Stiff pins are depressed first, leaving spongy-feeling pins for last. Eventually, as more pins pick, they will all stiffen, reach the shear line, and open the lock. Once the lock is open, the tensioning knobs are immediately tightened. This locks the fingers in place, retaining the current pin depths. At this point, we have a temporary key until the fingers are reset. If only one tubular lock needs to be opened, it is quicker, easier, and cheaper to drill and replace it. However, if one owns 30 vending machines, then this method is far superior. To decode the fingers, measure the amount visible within the slots. Begin on the left end of the static tension finger and continue in a cyclic fashion until reaching the opposite end. Record the decoded numbers in order. These numbers can then be used to cut a key matching those depths. In a pinch, the pick itself can be used as a temporary key until a replacement is procured. These tubular picks by Southern Ordnance are without a doubt the best available, and will outperform many other tubular tools that cost twice as much or more. The picks ship with a cap for the tip, which is simply a rubber nipple available at any Lowe's or similar do-it-yourself store, and can therefore be easily replaced if lost. The steel washer is used to push all 7 or 8 fingers forward simultaneously and was the first thing I removed when I received the pick. It is not necessary and will interfere greatly with the technique shown. As you can see here, I have removed the washer on the 7-pin version to allow for easy access to the pick fingers. In this technique, the fingers are not pushed flush with the tip but pulled back to the base of the milled grooves in the front of the pick. Here we can see a close-up of the set screw that is loosened to remove the washer from the pick's body. Also note the excellent craftsmanship and attention to detail in the milling and placement of the pick fingers and stainless steel core. The knurled locking knob locks all 7 fingers in place simultaneously, unlike the previous pick, which was independent and time-consuming. To begin picking, loosen the knurled locking knob surrounding the pick's core. Now carefully pull each finger back to the base of the milled grooves. Insert the pick, making sure to align the static tension finger with the lock's plug slot and rotate gently to seat the pick against the back of the lock. While applying a light turning force to the pick handle, begin pushing the fingers of the pick in one at a time in a round-robin fashion. Switch hands, being careful not to release pressure on the pick. Transfer the pressure smoothly between hands and continue picking. When the lock picks, tighten the knurled lock knob. You now have a temporary key until the fingers are reset. The final score for this pick is a 10. I like the action, the slip-resistant handle, and the knurled locking knob. This is the best tubular pick I have used in years. The tubular pick in the previous demonstration cost around $800, and this pick outperforms it in speed and value. The price of this pick? Only $80, or $150 for both the 7 and 8 pin. I highly recommend this pick. This Jennings trigger lock is another example of a tubular style lock. To open this type, wedge an ordinary tension wrench into the center star. Apply light pressure and begin depressing the pins one by one in any order. This can be accomplished using a straight pin, hat pin, toothpick, feeler pick, bobby pin, or any other straight, thin item. When the tension wrench turns, the lock is open.
开锁培训视频教程大全是有多位开锁专家经过几十年的时间，收集国内外全部开锁资料、培训教程及视频，资料更新及时，是目前国内开锁教程最全、最新、排名第一的开锁资料网站。本站珍重承诺，您需要的资料这里没有，退全部费用。您看视频后学不会开锁，退全部费用。您学的资料不是最新视频，退全部费用。通过视频学习开锁知识，可在短短1周时间快速掌握开锁技术，自己开店当老板。日进斗金不是梦。